apparently there's been an update with the Alyssa Mercante Smash JT situation, and I have not watched this video yet. I know that they filed for dismissal, and then her attorney clapped back. Hey, look, we got one dislike on this video. Is that Mercante or is that fucking airbagged hitting the dislike right there? But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll check this out. I'm not clued into what any of this is about or what's happened. So yeah. Fuck Alyssa Mercante. Let's see what's going on.
There's been an update directly from the judge concerning the extremely frivolous lawsuit coming from Alyssa Mercante suing Smash JT or me for...
Final Spawn says, oh no, not this girl. Yeah, this girl. This girl.
Not really sure, even after reading the 50 plus pages that they sent over to myself and my lawyer, Ron Coleman, accusing me of many various things while contradicting themselves, and many of the things I'm being accused of, she did herself to me, but...
Yeah, it's so funny, like, she's accusing him of stalking and all this crap, and trying to damage her employment at places and crap like that, but all the stuff we've been covering, dude, it's like, such a bullshit lawsuit. This is a lol suit, guys. Future Dynamo says, girl is a generous term for her. Oh, that gets a boom.
But regardless of all of that, we've been through all that already. The update coming from the judge is promising. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. Ron Coleman, my lawyer, has sent me an email letting me know of the latest update directly from the judge, informing of what happens next. And as far as us getting the lawsuit tossed out, it's on the table still.
Nice. I hope this lawsuit gets tossed out. Although I do hope he countersues, because if he countersues and wins, I think that puts an end to it. If it gets dismissed, I think she could just still try to sue somebody else. So we'll see. I don't know. I gotta ask my brother. He's a lawyer.
Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out smashjt.com for the full article breaking down the latest update directly from the judge in the case regarding Alyssa Mercante's very frivolous lawsuit against me for reasons. In an updated development in the ridiculousness of an ongoing legal battle against Alyssa Mercante's baseless lawsuit, my attorney Ron Coleman has reached out to me and given me some fairly promising news.
Nice.
The judge has officially issued an order that suggests that they're willing to entertain our motion to dismiss.
Nice.
However, I want to be very clear here because there are steps between here and that point that involve Alyssa Mercante and her lawyers, where they can now interject with some updates to their case to say, well, what we actually meant is, well, we're suing them for this reason, because what we...
So they could fucking change what they're suing for and give different examples and crap. Okay.
We sent initially, it didn't really capture the gravity of what we really meant. And new stuff has happened since we sued him originally, so
maybe it would have been smart for nobody to talk about it. You know, because that kind of showed our game plan against her. But we'll see. I still think she doesn't have a case.
I want to add that stuff to it as well, because this guy, Smash JT, he's just the worst. The judge's official docket text states, order denying defendant's letter motion for pre-motion conference. The court directs the parties to confer and file a proposed briefing schedule for defendant motion to dismiss and plaintiff's proposed amended complaint on or before March 14th, 2025, ordered by Judge Margo K. Brodie on 3/3/25.
So just a few more days, next week. Not this week, but go on. 2 weeks, I'm sorry. I keep thinking the 14th is next week. Oh, wait, it is next week. March is such a weird fucking month. Hail Caesar says you could see her feelings and opinions ooze out from her pores. Everyone has to acknowledge them or else. I mean, fight me physically, bitch. Right? Is that what she said?
Which is a lot of lawyer speak, so let me try to break it down a little bit for you to make sense of what the judge...
Whoa, buddy. What's up, Paper Thin? What's up, Maxim?
Actually said here. At this point, it's one of the best case scenarios.
The cuck count. By the way, never noticed how big of a fupa this girl has. She blocked me, by the way. I think that's Valentine. Is that Stacey Valentine, or is that I made a video about her. She banned me. Pretty sure a couple of these guys have banned me. She's banned me for sure. A few of these guys have probably banned me.
Scenarios for us at this stage of the lawsuit. Essentially, the judge has thankfully opted to bypass any of the unnecessary pre-motion conferences and instead now instructing both sides to coordinate a schedule for the upcoming filings. This means two things. One, the motion to dismiss. We will submit our formal request to have this frivolous case thrown out as planned. The fact that the court is even considering this option is a strong indication that Mercante's claims may not hold up under scrutiny, as this is not always a given. Now, according to Ron, sometimes you can say, hey, we're going to file a motion to dismiss, and the judge could...
So Alyssa Mercante sent a frivolous lawsuit to Smash JTV. Guys aren't aware. Back in December, they filed a motion for it to be dismissed. And now her lawyers clapped back last week, and now the judge clapped back this week. So this is all a mess on this lawsuit. You can look up all the documents online. Basically, she got her feelings hurt because people were making videos about her.
Just say, yeah, no, declined. I want to hear this case. But that's not what happened here. The judge was like, all right, you can proceed with that because I want to hear what they're going to say, and then I want to hear your reason as to why you want to get this dismissed. Telling us right off the bat right there that the judge is like, yeah, I don't really see much here either, but I want to hear more. And two, the amended complaint. The ball is now in Alyssa's court.
It is
if she wants to continue pursuing this case, she must now first revise her original complaint and...
Oh, absolutely. I think the best course of action probably would have been just to keep mum's the word, but there was a lot of stupid shit that she did, like deleting tweets and posting dumb bullshit that contradicted her frivolous lawsuit that, you know, I don't know. It's a rough place because we shouldn't be censored just because somebody's feelings are hurt, right?
Attempt to address whatever deficiencies exist within it. At this point, the next move belongs to Mercante. She and her legal team must decide how they want to proceed. The day of. And even if they want to bother at all, they have until March 14th, 2025 to submit the proposed schedule to the...
Blaze says they look like they're stuck in the 90s. I don't know. This dude has a bitching mustache. I'll tell you what. If I hit... I don't know... I'll go porno stash only if I hit like 50 fucking members.
Court. And with each step forward, it's becoming more and more clear to me that this lawsuit is on extremely shaky ground. The judge's decision here signals that our motion to dismiss has value and merit.
I can't believe I used to like Jeff Grubb. I can't believe I used to like Jeff Grubb. PB says she looks like the girl you normally see at 1:50 a.m. at the bar, the last call for anyone that's super drunk. I'm not going to laugh about that because on Friday night, I left a bar at 3 a.m. and I was fucking super drunk. I was super drunk. I was one of the last ones to leave the bar.
Right. And Mercante is now scrambling to make her case even seem viable in the first place. Given what we've seen so far,
I could do the Mercury stash. Let's get some fucking memberships, guys. Let's do it.
Gotta be
I'll do it right now.
Honest, this is not a great look for her, and it's probably going to be very concerning trying to move forward with trying to find anything at all on this. Oh, and let's not forget that she craves the attention, and she needs this to cling on to, because ever since she left Kotaku, she has fallen by the...
That was her big moment, guys, her Frosk moment. That was worse than Frosk, actually. That infamous... casting couch scene right there.
Wayside, and nobody really cares about.
Also, I'm gonna pull RTU and shit my pants. I shouldn't have had dairy. I'm not like technically lactose intolerant, but when I have like ice cream, I definitely do. Instead of piss pants, I will become Mr. Poopy Pants. All right.
Anything she's doing or what she's writing for anywhere else. And this is clearly a desperate attempt at maintaining any kind of relevancy. And she knows it just as well as anybody else that once this goes away, she will go away and disappear into the mist just like Frosk did.
Unless she tries to sue somebody else, which she's even tried to threaten me with legal action.
This is the one thing that she has to hold on to. In my previous video covering the situation, Alyssa's previous message to the court was to try and drag another YouTuber, friend of the channel Hypnotic, into this for some...
Oh yeah, this is an update. This was in response, and she brought up Hypnotic, and I think she was trying to dox his location, too. I think she was trying to dox his location. So, fucking very sus stuff. She's just adding more people. I'm surprised I wasn't added in.
Unknown reasons. Well,
because apparently I sexually harassed her online somehow, even though she came to my fucking chat and she was talking shit about me. I sexually harassed her, and then King Sly was fucking white knighting for her. That's the only problem I have for King Sly is he fucking tried to white knight for Mercante, and he got butthurt over me saying I'd rather deal with a kid that's dying of cancer than a kid that doesn't know whether they're a boy or girl. And he tried to say that I was a pedo that should go behind bars because I said I would fuck Grace Thorpe, who's fucking 23 years old. A grown woman that could drink alcohol. So, don't play that game with me, buddy. You can fucking do your pearl clutching all day long. Alright? You can do your blood bowl, whatever. Don't you fucking try to fucking make up bullshit about me. I'm not rich, alright? And I don't gotta debate you. I don't gotta debate bro. Alright?
Also clearly trying to dox his address and have some pretty, we'll just say, ill intentions with what she's doing. And she's already shown this before, seeing as she doxed me and my family in the original filing while redacting her own address. This, in my humble opinion, is not a good person. This is someone that's
not
looking
a good
for
person.
The worst things and worst intentions out of someone, and on the way down, as their lawsuit is burning to the ground, they're trying to drag anyone else down with them. Now, I gotta be honest, I talked to Ron back and forth about this for a little bit because I was confused at first as to what it even meant.
His lawyer's the fucking man, though.
When they sent the indication of what the court is asking us to do, and Ron definitely calmed my fears and was like, nah, don't worry, Jeff. What we're going to do is just wait, let them file their motion of what they're amending, and then we can move forward with our filing for dismissal, and then let the court decide what they want to do at the end of the day with it. But at this...
I think the ball is definitely in Jeff's Smash's court.
Point. It's not on us. There's nothing we really need to do. It's all on Alyssa and her lawyers to come up with something. Now, I do notice that in their updated filing from the last motion that they're saying that, oh, there are new things that have happened since we originally filed. So we want to add those things in too.
She's gonna try to like say other bullshit. Like I bet she brings up the AI video of them kissing and other stuff. She's just gonna try to like add some more shit.
And I'm like what? So now you're telling the court, oh, the original things you were suing for weren't actually good enough to sue for, but don't worry, because new things that happened are actually worth suing for. So now you want to add them.
She's just wasting everybody's fucking time and money, dude. That's all she's fucking doing at this point.
Goes in to make a lawsuit over that stuff. Again, it just feels like you're grasping at straws, and it doesn't look great wasting the court's time, I would imagine. But I'm no lawyer, and I'm no judge. I'm just a YouTuber dealing with a, in my humble opinion, crazy person that is addicted to coming at me for daring to come.
I think she wants to sleep with Smash. That's just my opinion. Smash.
Pussy's not gonna slay itself.
Pussy's not gonna slay itself, bro.
Cover the video game industry, and yes, it's as simple and basic as that. It was a clear sign of malintent and an attack on me and my life and my family's life. She's clearly grasping at straws and has nothing to cling to. In my humble opinion, if she continues down this ridiculously frivolous lawsuit path, it'll be for one of two main reasons. One, she's announced that she's writing a book on Gamergate, so it would benefit her.
I wonder if I'm going to be in the book.
Potentially to have a chapter in her book about this saga, regardless of if she wins it or loses. Honestly, in her mind, it probably doesn't matter because
she just wants the publicity, the coverage, you name it. This is actually the first time in a while I've talked about her.
She can play the victim when she loses, or if she wins, she can be like, yeah, I own the chuds and I was right, and that's why Gamergate is Gamergate, and this is why we're right about it, and I'm the arbiter of truth with Gamergate, so everyone should...
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about writing a Gamergate book also. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about it. But being the, on my side of the fence.
Buy my book for it. When in reality, we all know the truth. The second reason would be to save from the initial embarrassment of withdrawing.
The Cessor stuff you talking about when he called her unhinged? I don't know, that kind of like disappeared, right? Cessor's another fucking weird one.
At this point. Hell, if delusional enough, she might think that she has a chance of winning and thinking about how that could help her sell more copies of the book at the end of the day. The problem is, the longer this drags on, the more costly it could end up being for Alyssa Mercante in the first place. At some point, you gotta cut your losses, at least in my humble opinion, before you get in.
She's trying to drag this down, which is why I think she has somebody, fucking funding her. That's my speculation.
Too deep. I hope her lawyers are advising her of the pitfalls of what she's doing before continuing to proceed with this case.
Oh, they probably have.
Because the more time and money that gets put into it, the more costly it could end up being for both parties. Or one party, depending on what happens. But as we're going to move forward, I'll let you guys know as soon as I hear any updates from the situation. But honestly, as far as I'm concerned, outside of the judge just outright tossing this case out immediately, just from the pre-motion, which I don't even think they even do, this is the next best option where they're like, okay, yeah, we'll entertain what you guys are talking about with throwing this out because...
She could sue you, you're in New York. I mean, she's not going to go after you, man. Like, no offense, but... she's going to go after, like, Smash, you know, who has a platform and a voice and a website and all that. You know, like, she probably doesn't even really know you by name. I mean, how often do you contact her and talk about her? She hates everybody, so if you're blocked, you know, it's a club, but she has her targets already.
I'm not really sure what they're even suing you for, so we want them to come back to us with additional information, and then we'll revisit this case again at that point. But again, that shows just how ridiculous this case is in the first place.
It is ridiculous.
I have still yet to see any kind of actual charge levied against me that's illegal. But anyways, that's for the courts to decide. I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information, check out Smash JT.
So very interesting, guys. I'm sure he wrote an article about it. It'll be linked below. I'm going to leave a link in the description of the VOD for this if you go and watch it. Very interesting development.